touching your heart, Mother Nature's child of one. Misty morning fall, tender sings the warmth of the sun, and the river knows the secrets flow through everyone. Mother, please carry us home when the rain comes. Ocean of life, there's something for us all to be, changing our lives in patterns playing endlessly. And the reasons why are pulling at our hearts so deep. Mother, please bring us peace and give us light to see. Mother, please bring us peace and give us light to see. Close your eyes and see the truth beyond your fear. She will rise. Her endless love was always near. As she whispers on the wind, listen to her words so clear. Mother, please give us wings. Redemption time is here. Mother, please give us wings. Redemption time is here. Battle cry rages on, and patiently she dries all our tears. There's hunger and pain, confusion after all these years. But is the love she gives in vain, wasted on souls who will not feel? Mother, please give us eyes to understand what is real. Mother, please give us eyes to understand what is real. Mother, please give us eyes to understand what is real. Touching our hearts, Mother Nature's child of one. Will you face the questions that haunt everyone? And will the answers that you find take you beyond your mind? Mother, in your grace, save the human. Mother, in your grace, save the human race. Mother, in your grace, save the human race. Mother, in your grace, save the human race.
माँ तेरी जय हो, तेरा ही जय हो, तेरे गीत से आज जग ये गीत हो माँ।
up in the morning and sing your praise. Go out in the evening and call your name. Every day, every way, inside all of us, calling out, calling out, calling out to be free. I wanna be clear and open like the big blue sky and like the ocean, deep and wide, one with you for all time, calling out, calling out, calling out to be free. Every creature on this planet has a life to share. Surrender to the Almighty, God of love everywhere. Of forgiveness, golden sun in your hair, cool winds blow, change in the air. Will you take the time and dare to be aware? Calling out, calling out, calling out to be free. Every creature on this planet has a life to share. To the Almighty, God of love everywhere. Sisters across these lands, open your heart, stretch out your hands. She has come, she understands, calling out, calling out, calling out to be free. Every creature on this planet has a life to share. To the Almighty, God of love everywhere. Oh, calling out your name.
Hello, everybody. A very warm and hearty welcome to everybody who's coming to this 21-day online global Sahaja Yoga Meditation program. A big welcome back to those who have been continuing, and a very warm welcome to those who are stumbled across and have come today for the very first time. My name is Mahima, and I am coming to you from Sydney in Australia. And I welcome you all to today's session. So for those who are coming along for this 21-day ride, I think we are on our day 11 today. And over the last 10 days or so, we have learned a lot about Sahaja Yoga. I hope you are enjoying these meditation sessions. And we have learned a little bit about what is Sahaja Yoga, who is Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who started this meditation in 1970 in India. We also learned about the Kundalini energy, the left side, the right side, and the 7 energy centers, the chakras, which are within us. So we will extend this journey and of meditation and a bit of sharing of this knowledge about Sahaja Yoga, how the mechanism work, or how these chakras are balanced and how our system comes to balance. How do we strengthen this meditation, this journey of getting freedom from thought? That's the theme of this 21 day is. So to extend that journey today, we will be joined by Manika, who will be leading our meditation. And also for those who are joining in for the first time and have not experienced the process of self-realization or the first step of Sahaja Yoga meditation, we also have created a breakout room today. For that breakout room to be able to go in there, if you have not attended any of these sessions in the last 10 days, we will require you to click the chat pod on your screen and put in yes, so that we will be transporting you into a breakout room where meditation practitioner Nandini, who is also from Sydney, will be leading the guided meditation for you and giving you the basic, so you can quickly catch up of what you have missed out. And then from tomorrow, you can revert back to this main session. So I'll invite Nandini to come on screen and introduce herself. And then in that process, while we are talking to Nandini, you all can, those who have not been here before, can start to type yes in the chat, and we will, our techie team will be, who has already created the breakout room, will take you into that breakout room where you will find Nandini, who will lead you into this guided meditation. A warm welcome to you, Nandini ji. So I know you from Sydney, of course, and you have been meditating for many, many years, as I know. And so tell us about your journey of freedom from thought. How are you enjoying this meditation? I know for, more than a decade or so. So what is your experience?
Thank you so much, Mahima, for giving me this opportunity to meditate with everyone. My journey in Sahaja Yoga started in Sydney in 2006. And it was, I had just landed in Sydney, and within a week, I got my self-realization. And I think that was the biggest gift I could get in this beautiful place in Australia.
That is such a beautiful and welcoming experience. And you never know, when we are destined to achieve something that originated from India, and then we end up finding it in Australia. Who would have thought that, you come to Australia and there you go, you find something so deep, something so unique, and something so spiritual. Talking about India also, we do want to acknowledge that today is 15th of August. And everybody who is born in India or have some connection with India feels very proud of this very special day, that on this day in 1947, India became independent, and hence the Independence Day celebration for India. So again, for anybody who's joining from India or have any connection with India, we wish you a very happy 15th of August and Indian Independence Day. And I hope you have celebrated in style and felt very proud of our heritage. In saying that, Sahaja Yoga has a very deep connection with Indian independence movement as well, because Shri Mataji, as you know already, was born in 1923 when India was still under the British regime. And Shri Mataji's father was one of the first people in Indian Quit India movement, and also were part of Indian Congress in those days. He also was instrumental in helping with the writing of the Indian Constitution. That's what it stands as of today. So Shri Mataji herself was studying medicine in 1942 when Quit India movement started, and she was a very active participant in this Quit India movement. She was arrested, she was tortured, she was punished for participating, to the point that she was threatened to be expelled from medical college. She was a medical student at that time. However, she had very deep love for her country. And also, she did not back off and went through all that torture and really didn't care. So, through growing up in Indian culture and also through Shri Mataji, we all, people around the world in Sahaja Yoga, also do acknowledge Shri Mataji's great contribution in the India's freedom movement. And we also know that she always said that we should always feel very proud of our heritage, our country, our motherland. And that does not mean only for Indians to be proud of India. Wherever your hometown is, wherever your roots are, we should be very proud of that part of the earth that we have belonged to, the country that we call home and we call as our motherland. So understanding the importance of freedom from within and also from without, that, the way we live, to be able to freely practice who we are and to manifest as people who we are, is really, really important. So as you continue to learn about this meditation, and today's topic, as you know, is more about the heart chakra, which is at the center of our chest, and the Vishuddhi chakra, which is at the base of our throat. And the qualities of these chakras are also to be, brave and fearless, and to manifest that courage that the freedom fighters showed, more than 70 years ago. And we continue to see that struggle in many countries still around the world, where people are feeling oppressed or have other type of regimes where they feel that, that freedom is still needing to be given to people to be able to practice who they are and who they really feel themselves. So without saying too much further, I will invite Manika to lead you into the guided meditation and take you through the journey of this freedom from thought. And also very, very soon, for those who have said yes, will be transported. You don't have to do anything. Technically, you will be, if you have said yes, as soon as the breakout room will open, you will be transported in there, where you will find Nandini, and who will lead you to this meditation. A very warm welcome to Manika. So lovely to see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's such a pleasure to have you and to be able to do this session with you. So you're all set to take everybody through the guided meditation and talk about the chakras?
Yeah.
All right, over to you. So I'll see you at the end.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome for today's meditation. My name is Manika, and I'll be taking you through the meditation for today, which, as you've already been explained, we'll be meditating on the heart and on the Vishuddhi chakra. The Vishuddhi is the energy center that's here on the throat, and heart is here in your center chest. Now, your heart chakra does not necessarily mean the organ heart, which is on your left side. It means this center, which covers your left, right, and your center altogether. So this whole thing in your chest here is your heart chakra. And right here at the throat is your Vishuddhi. Now, we heard some really, really amazing explanation about freedom and about independence. And just taking that a little bit further, I think Auntie Mahima concluded that in a very, very nice way, saying that we have to be able to cherish who we are and be proud of our roots, our heritage, our culture, no matter where we belong, no matter which part of the earth we've come from. At the end of the day, we are all one big family, and we are all bringing vibrancy, we're bringing different cultures together, we're bringing different learnings together. And it is a very, very global world today. It's not one person in one country. I am an Indian by origin, and I live in Australia now, and I am an Australian as of today on paper. And as much as I'm proud of being Indian, I'm also proud of being an Australian now, because I cherish Australia as being my karma bhumi. Karma bhumi means this is the land where I'm working, where I'm earning. So I have obligation to this land just as much as I have obligation to the land that I was born in. And I have my roots attached, my family is there. So, we all have to have that sense of pride from wherever we belong. And every time we talk about that, you feel that in your heart, in your chest here, that pride, that feeling that swells inside, that patriotism that comes from within it, you can feel it in your heart. And that is partially, I feel, a lot to do with independence, a lot to do with freedom. Now, all of us, for some reason, are tied up. We are free, as in we live in a free country, but are we really free? Sometimes we get caught up in the shackles of our own thoughts, in the shackle of our own fears, of our own insecurities. And we are constantly thinking we need to protect ourselves. We need to look after ourselves. We're always watching our back. While that's understandable given the circumstances of today's world, given the kind of lifestyle we have, the kind of people we have around us. I've been there. And after Sahaja Yoga, after meditation, I've really found that once you stop protecting your heart and start strengthening it from within, it gets protected automatically. It's like you take this protection with you wherever you are, and you can forget about everything else. You don't need to watch yourself. You don't need to watch your back. You don't need to look after yourself. And that really gives you the potential to be free, to be able to really enjoy yourself, to be able to really live in the moment. And that strength of your heart has so much potential that it can power everything else in your being. If your heart is strong, you can easily correct everything else, all the other energy centers in your being. If your heart is in the right place, even if you feel, what happened at work was not right, maybe I wasn't given my due credit, but you find the strength to forgive because of your heart. So your mind, basically, it's easy to get over your mind and forgive and free yourself. If your heart is strong, it is easy to enjoy what you have rather than comparing yourself with somebody else and losing the joy of where you are, losing the joy of what you've earned, losing the joy of what you've built and created. Because as much as it is important to move forward in life, it is also important to cherish what we have. If you have the strength in your heart, then you will always be nice to people. It'll give you the strength to think twice before being rude to somebody, before being selfish, before being nasty to anyone, and then collecting guilt later. If your heart is in the right place, everything else falls into place automatically. So this is the reason why this energy center becomes so important, and this is where our spirit resides. Because of its strength, because of its purity, because of its special place in our subtle system, it becomes the home of our spirit. So it's very important to really, really find courage in your heart, to strengthen your heart from within, and to be able to power yourself through this energy center. And this energy center really connects to your Vishuddhi, which is your throat. And this energy center right here, your throat, is the fifth energy center. And obviously, you know, this is how we talk. This is the reason why we can express ourselves. And this is one of the main things, that when we were evolving from apes to humans through our evolution, a very important step was when the ape was able to hold its neck up straight and the spine became straight. And that's how we evolved to become humans. And the one point that really separates us from all the other animals is that we can talk, we can express ourselves, we can really say how we feel, we can really talk about our feelings. And animals can't do that. And that is the reason why we are on a higher pedestal from animals. And this is a very two-edged sword, I would say, this energy center. As much as it can be used to say something nice, it can also be used to say something nasty. And they've always said that words that once come out cannot be taken back. And sometimes we can hurt people by saying things that we shouldn't have said it, or things that might hurt somebody. So, you know, we have to be very careful how we speak. So in meditation, it's always nice to take an affirmation that, Mother, give me sweetness in my voice. Let me be able to communicate in a sweet manner with everyone. Let me be able to express my love and compassion to everyone, not the other way around. And whenever we do so, as Shri Mataji has always said, that when these qualities start manifesting, our faces start glowing, the stress starts going away. And in doing so, we can free ourselves. And it's so easy to forgive situations, forgive our past, forgive people, and move on. And as they say, when you forgive, you free two souls. You free yourself and you free the other person. And that is so necessary, so necessary. So, as I've already told you, the importance of these two energy centers, let's have a small meditation to strengthen them. Before I progress any further and take you through a meditation, let me just quickly tell you that our hands are very, very significant. Our hands have all these 7 energy centers on them. In the last 2 sessions, you would have heard that our Muladhara chakra, the first energy center, is here at the base of our palm. Then our Swadhisthana chakra is the thumb. This is the second energy center, it's the thumb, and it's on both the hands. Our third energy center, which is the Nabhi, is on this finger in the middle. And the energy center that we're doing today, the heart, is the little finger on both the hands. So this pinky finger is your heart chakra. So when you're meditating and you feel tingles on this finger in particular, on either hand, that means it's the heart that's telling you something. So again, reiterating that, your pinky finger is your heart, and your index finger on both the hands is your Vishuddhi. So today, the 2 centers that we're doing are the pinky finger and the index finger. Pinky is your heart. So every time, like I said, if you feel anything for your little finger, it is your heart. And this finger right here, the index, is your Vishuddhi, which is your throat. So if you feel tingles here, that means it has something to do with the Vishuddhi chakra. Now your left heart, your center heart, and your right heart have different qualities, which is why if you feel tingles on your left hand, it means something to do with your left side. And if you feel tingles on your right side, on your right hand, it means it's something to do with your right side. And I'll give you a little bit more information when we do the presentation at the end, but let's first try to experience with the meditation. And if you have a foot soak ready, just feel free to do a foot soak along with us. And if you're not doing a foot soak, that's absolutely fine. You can do it later. So let us sit comfortably with our hands open palm facing upwards in our lap. And let's take a deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. If you want to keep your eyes open, or if you want to keep your eyes closed, it's totally up to you. But let's try to bring our attention within us. Shri Mataji, you are the love and the compassion within me. You are the security within me. If you want, you can bring your right hand on your center chest and just place it there firmly. Let us say, Mother or Shri Mataji, you are the courage and the valor within me. You are the compassion that flows, the love that bestows, and the protection within. Mother, you are the responsibility within me. You are the empathy within me. You are the one that ignites the flame within me, the flame of love and compassion and kindness. Shri Mataji, please strengthen our heart and purify it from all the negativities, from all the imbalances, from all the insecurities. Let me find courage and love in my heart. So I can smile at everyone. So I can laugh in my life, be joyous, and spread the love around. Shri Mataji, strengthen the love within me in my moments of despair, in the moments I need love the most. And let the light of the Spirit shine within me. With the protection of your love, Mother, bestow the quality of trust within me, so I can trust others and move forward in life. So I can trust the divine protection. And never feel lost, never feel insecure, never feel dejected. Mother, I am the pure spirit. And I am the love within. Let us say that with full confidence within ourselves. Mother, I am the pure spirit, and I am the love and compassion within. Let us say it a few times, quietly but strongly within our heart. Let us also say, Mother, make me fearless and courageous from within. Mother, you are the strength within me, and I carry you within me all the time. Now let us bring our right hand on the left side of our neck and just place it here on the joint where our neck connects our shoulder, and slightly turn our head towards the right. Mother, I cannot change my past. I cannot change what was done or what I have done in the past. So I request you to please remove all the guilt from within me. Because our guilt does not let us move ahead in life. It creates a vicious cycle. And it is necessary to absolve all the guilt, to give yourself a fresh start in life. So let us say, Mother, I am not guilty. Please forgive me for all the mistakes I may have done knowingly or unknowingly, and free me of all the guilt. And it becomes very important to find that courage that we've just given ourselves, that strength of the heart, and let's light our Vishuddhi through that. And let us say with full confidence, I am not guilty. Let us say with full confidence a few times, I am not guilty. And give yourself a chance to have a different tomorrow. Give yourself a chance to be a better person in the next moment. So say with full confidence, Mother or Shri Mataji, I am not guilty. I am not guilty. Now let us bring our hand on the right side of our neck. And here, for some of us, for whom guilt is not a problem, for some of us who have a strong personality, let us say with all our heart, with all the empathy and all the compassion, that Mother or Shri Mataji, I will not dominate anyone. I will not assert over anyone. And I will speak with love and compassion. I will not aggress over anyone. And if I have done that knowingly or unknowingly, I apologize. Because our goal is to be balanced. Our goal is to come in the center. And now, let's bring our right hand in the center and just gently hold our neck here. And this is the best part, the center, the balance. Shri Mataji, give me sweetness in my voice so I can connect with everyone. Give me compassion in my words so I can touch everyone. Give me the quality to be collective with everyone in the world. So my kind words, my love and my compassion can burn that fire in everyone, the fire of love, that flame of love. Shri Mataji, give me the strength to witness, to be able to see everything and step away when necessary. The strength to not react. The strength to not say unnecessary things. Shri Mataji, help me understand the power of my words. And if you still find it's hard to open your heart or your Vishuddhi, let us just bring our right hand on our forehead. Gently bow our head down into our hand. And just for our own satisfaction, let us ask for forgiveness. Shri Mataji, please forgive me for all the mistakes I may have done knowingly or unknowingly. And also take this opportunity to forgive others without thinking of anyone in particular or any event. Let us just say, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. And now, let's bring our right hand on the top of our head, stretch our hands and exert a little bit of pressure on the scalp. Rotate it clockwise, gently but firmly. And let's just say, Shri Mataji, please strengthen my self-realization. Strengthen these virtues within me. And allow my Kundalini to rise and correct me where needed. Please establish the qualities of love, compassion, empathy, sweetness, collectivity, and forgiveness within me. make me a more confident and loving person. Now let's gently bring our hands back in our lap. And in the same state of meditation, we will hear a short talk by Shri Mataji on both these energy centers, and then we'll continue from there.
Now with the another chakra on top, that is one, as he's told you the diseases, I'm telling you the positive side of it. When this chakra is caught up, he must have told you develop breast cancer and all that. But when it is awakened, you get all the security of the world. You are never insecure, you are never bothered, you have no fear of anything. You do not have to suggest yourself that you should not have any fear or anything, you just become fearless. There's nothing like fear. There is no reaction to any threat or anything. Like the gentleman who came here just to beat me, and I was just looking at the drama. And the fellow was getting frightened of me, he was going backward, he would not come forward. But you don't develop any fear at all about anyone because you are standing on truth. Like Christ, at the time when he was challenged, you must know when Mary Magdalene was beaten up, he stood up. He had nothing to do with a prostitute, such a virtuous man. He was virtue personified. He stood up. He said, those who have not committed any sin can throw a stone at me. He was sure nobody can do it because he was an authority of virtue. As I told you, I am just a woman. And I spoke openly with the names of these people and told them what they are going to do and how they are going to possess you. And people came, they were frightened, they said, what are you doing? So you get rid of all your fear, but you do not dominate anyone. You love. In your love, you are secured. It's not by domination, but the security that you are love, you are compassion, and the power of love is the highest of all, that you stand in complete peace and bliss. This happens to you when the central thing comes up. There are many other things happen. You can become a poet. So many things happen with this because you become such a compassion. Such a compassion. And when this compassion starts working, you are given all the help that is needed. Then another chakra, I'm going a little fast because after all you understand that there isn't much time today. I've been speaking and speaking every day. It's a marathon race for me. So I'll try to make it short now. It's the Vishuddhi chakra. As he told you, is very important. This is America. Vishuddhi chakra is America in the universe. America is the Vishuddhi chakra. And the star is the Saturn. There are 17 of them. 16 is the planet moving round. There's 16 centers there, and the 17th is Vishuddhi itself. It's a very important thing that this center is America, so America has the responsibility of transformation. They have to take up the responsibility of transforming the whole world. Instead of that, they themselves are getting ruined. They are killing themselves. There is no fear from outside, I tell you. We are going to be ruined from inside. What a responsibility you have, and what we are doing, you should see to that. That's why so many seekers are born here. But they do not feel the responsibility of transformation. They will. One day it will come, they will have to feel it. Once they are awakened, I am sure they will feel that responsibility. This very important center, as he must have told you, by the virtue of this, on the gross, we develop a face which is very relaxed and attractive and good looking. We develop eyes which are full of compassion. We develop a face which is innocent, which is very smooth, and which has got a capacity to express its feeling. The smallest of feelings can be expressed through this scent. It looks after your nose, your ears, everything improves with this. You develop it. Now, I can't hear anything if a non-Sahaja yogi speaks to me. It's a very funny thing. Unless and until that person is very close, I just can't hear what he's saying. To me, it's all what you call blah, blah, blah. But a Sahaja yogi, if he speaks to me, I can hear very well. The whole thing changes. The whole sensitivity changes. You start understanding what music is good for your spirit. You start understanding what is good for your eyes to be seen. Because you just don't like to see that is something that is horrid. You just don't enjoy it. You feel like vomiting. You see something horrid, you just feel like vomiting. You become so sensitive, you can't imagine, to virtue and to goodness. Automatically it happens to you. I don't have to tell you. I have seen people have changed overnight. The whole idea is that the light has to be brought in for you to see for yourself. And when it happens, you'll be amazed. You become such a different, wonderful person. There's everyone in America has Abraham Lincoln within them, which has to be just awakened. And you'll find that that great personality can be shown in you when it happens to you. It has to happen to all of you to feel that greatness that lies hidden within you. I cannot elaborately tell you about Vishuddhi Chakra, what they call the Krishna consciousness, but not this Krishna consciousness, which has made people actual beggars. They are begging on the streets. You go in India, in the villages, they were going to beat these people, they thought they are Krishna consciousness. They wouldn't get places in the hotels because they thought they are Krishna consciousness. Because these people were lost, they had no money left with them. Now they are begging in India. Imagine how can we afford to have these beggars there? They have no money with them, they cannot come back, they don't know what to do with them. And so many you will find in the villages just begging. So this kind of thing, that imagine a person who is being blessed by Sri Krishna, who is the deity on this center, should beg. He is the one who is the giver of complete wealth. Why should you beg? This is the thing they don't understand. Just the opposite of what they are supposed to. There are lots of stories of Krishna, how he blessed people with wealth. It is to be seen sometimes. If you have time, I may have time, then we might be able to see all those beautiful things that he did.
Let us just keep our attention either on the top of our head or on the heart as we listen to some beautiful live music, and just try to just say, I am the pure spirit, I am fearless, and let the love and compassion strengthen your heart. And the same for the Vishuddhi chakra. So just keep your attention on these two energy centers and enjoy some music and try to go a little deeper in meditation. And today we have Uncle Andrew, who will be playing the flute for us today. So we'll just have him play the music. And let us just, for a couple of more moments. And before I give you a little bit more information about, just a little bit more information about these two energy centers. Again, let us place our right hand on our heart in the center. And let us pray for a strong heart. One more time. And as Shri Mataji said, when we have a strong heart, all the insecurities go away. On the contrary, you feel all the security of the world, all the protection of the universe. And a strong heart can help us heal and mend from all that might have occurred in the past. A strong heart will help us mend and move forward from all the things that might have broken us in the past. Whether it is relationships, situation, time, us, or anything, doesn't matter. It is time to move forward in life with a strong heart. And it is possible. So with that strength and courage within us, let us quickly take a look at a short presentation with a little bit of information, and then we'll finish the session for tonight. So if we can have the slides on the screen, please. Sorry, the slides are not visible clearly. And one interesting fact that I would like to share with you all, as Shri Mataji mentioned, these 7 energy centers that we have within us are actually also placed on the earth, and different countries represent different qualities, just as she mentioned today that the Vishuddhi chakra, which is on the throat here, is represented in the the American continent. So America represents the Vishuddhi, and UK represents the heart. Australia represents the Mooladhara, or the base energy center. So just a small FYI that all these energy centers are also represented on the Mother Earth. And that's why some countries have some qualities come out very, very strongly, because they are inherently the qualities of the earth in that area. So anyway, coming back to today's presentation, let's know a little bit more about the heart chakra. So we go to the next slide. The heart chakra is located at the level of the sternum bone. So this bone right here in the center where we kept our heart today, that is the sternum bone. And like I told you before, the pinky finger represents the heart. So pinky finger on the hands, and also the pinky finger on the toes represents the heart. And it is the cardiac plexus. And the color for this is pink. The nice, vibrant pink color, red color represents the heart. And the quality of the heart chakra is pure love. As we all know, a heart resonates with love and compassion. It is the home of the self, the spirit. And no wonder the spirit resides here and nowhere else, because this is the only place that has the strength to host the spirit, to keep the spirit. and to keep the flame of the spirit alive. And a strong heart always gives you strong immunity. I don't know if you've noticed, every time we are fearful, we are afraid, we tend to catch sickness more often. And if we feel, nah, I'm all right, I'm going to be okay, nah, nothing's going to happen to me. Or if you've met people who have that strength from within, they don't tend to fall sick. So it really protects our immune system and gives us the antibodies from here. And it has the quality of universal motherhood, the protection, the security. And it, like I said, this is where the antibodies are created and nourished that go around like soldiers and protect our entire body. The element for this energy center is air. Just like for the Nabhi, for the stomach area was the water element. For here, it is air. The color is pink or purple, and the number is 12. And the planet is Venus. And like I told you before, it is situated in the center of our chest here. And the physical functions that this area regulates are the heart, the lungs, the breast, and the thymus gland. So often, if we have a strong heart, we have a generous heart, we have a loving and kind heart, it is very, very possible that we will not get any diseases that might impact any of these organs. In fact, these organs, especially the heart, protects the other organs as well in one way or the other. And we'll just quickly move to the other slide for the Vishuddhi and quickly go through those qualities and finish up after that. So just bear with us. We'll put up the second slide now and just finish up with a nice meditative state after. The Vishuddhi chakra is, as I told you, situated on the neck here. It is blue in color and has 16 petals. And so blue is the color for the Vishuddhi. And the index fingers on the hand and the second toe on the feet represents the Vishuddhi. So basically, these figures become very, very important. And it is the cervical plexus and located at the level of the throat. It has 16 petals. The element for this is ether. Like I said, for the heart, it was air. And for the Vishuddhi, it is ether. The color is blue. And it is the cervical plexus. So obviously looks after your throat and all the organs on and all the senses that are located on our face. The planet is Saturn, and the index finger represents the Vishuddhi. Its physical manifestation basically controls the neck, the arms, the mouth, the tongue, teeth, nose, face, speech, inner and outer parts of the ears, the movement of the eyes, all controlled by the Vishuddhi chakra. So basically anything that's neck and over, and also the arms are all controlled by the Vishuddhi. And the qualities of Vishuddhi are diplomacy. So when you are diplomatic and talk to people in a way that you don't hurt them, that's diplomacy. You can still get things done in a nice way without doing any damage. It's all a part of diplomacy. So communication, and no wonder America is the country of Vishuddhi. It is the land of communication. It's the land from where they've developed all these systems through which we can stay connected throughout the world. It is the collective consciousness and gives us the state of witness and detachment. The other aspect, which I forgot to mention with the heart, is detachment. That if we hold on, our love that holds on to people or things is not love, it's attachment. And together, the heart and the Vishuddhi, in combination with each other, when they manifest in qualities together, they give us that sense of detachment. When you let go is when you witness pure love, love that is boundless, love that's infinite. And the Vishuddhi also gives you a sense of humor, a sense of being joyous, a sense of having fun in life, all qualities of the Vishuddhi. It allows us to communicate, gives us a charming personality. It enables and enhances our 5 senses and gives us the experience of oneness. Like I said, facilitates that sense of detachment and controls another center, which is called the Hamsa, which is right here. We'll talk more on that in the next few sessions. Next slide, please. All right. So with that information, I know it's a lot to ingest, but the key takeaways are the qualities, the placement of the energy center, and to be able to work on those virtues. And if you can remember what fingers they represent, and even if you don't, it's okay. You don't have to worry about the information. You'll slowly retain the information as you go through it again and again. But for every energy center, the most important part is to remember the quality that manifests, the quality that you're capable of having, and the quality that has to be nurtured. So let's finish off today's meditation one more time by placing our hand on our heart. And let's just say, Mother, I am the pure spirit. And give me a strong and virtuous heart, a courageous heart, a compassionate and loving heart. And please remove all the fear and insecurity from within me. Give me detachment. Take away all the attachments. Give me freedom from within. Allow me to experience freedom from all my fears, all my insecurities, all my anxieties. Empower my heart so I can leave them all behind. Give me the divine diplomacy, sweet countenance, and a strong Vishuddhi, a sense of humor, a sense of joy, so I can communicate with love and compassion to everyone. Most importantly, Mother, please open these energy centers so my Kundalini can touch my Sahasrara, the top of my head, and nourish all the energy centers and bring me in balance. So with that, let us fold our hands, bow our heads, and finish today's meditation by raising our Kundalini and taking a bandhan. So as always, let's move our right hand around our left and slowly bring it up and tie one knot. Let's do it for the second time. And 2 knots. And for the third time, 3 knots. Now let us create the rainbow around 7 times. 1. And it's important to do this slowly and properly. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I will hand over back to Auntie Mahima. Thank you so much.
That was really, really beautiful. Thank you, Manika, for the beautiful meditation and also the beautiful explanation of the heart and the Vishuddhi chakra. I'm sure everybody enjoyed it as much as I did with my experience of that meditation and learning a bit more about the heart and Vishuddhi. It seems, even though you know the things that you have heard before in Sahaja Yoga and you have been practicing Sahaja Yoga for a while, it's really amazing to hear it from somebody else talking about it and something else clicks, like something new clicks or gets reminded to you again. So thank you again for that beautiful meditation, Monica. And a big thank you to Andrew for playing the beautiful flute. And that was really, really quite meditative. So thank you, Andrew, for the flute as well. A big thank you to all the technicians and all the behind the scenes people who we are not able to see on screen, but quite a big team is working behind the scenes. To a big thank you to everybody who's making all the slides and, all the breakout rooms and Nandini and support team and WhatsApp and everything. So big thank you. And above all, a big thank you to all our audiences who have joined here with us today on Zoom, and also those who are watching on YouTube. So before we conclude today's session, I'll quickly point you back to the website and the WhatsApp group. So if you have missed any of the previous sessions, they are all being recorded and are uploaded on freemeditation.com.au/AUG2023. So if you go onto that website, which is the current website on your screen, you can have a look at all of the days that we have presented so far with the videos that have been recorded at the presentation, and also any resources that we have shared with you or have used are also present on those days as per day in the menus. So you can click down and look in the resources and have a look at the handouts we talked about, balancing or foot soaking or whatever. There are talks with Shri Mataji's videos in it as well. So in Sahaja Yoga, it's all about meditation. And if you feel that you have time to revisit any of those videos at any time, go and revisit. If you want to share those links with any of your families or friends who are feeling that, oh, it's already day 11 and we missed out. So they can very well go and utilize those recorded videos. However, they can also join at any time. As you can see, we have the breakout room. So anybody who wants to join still can join in, and we will, give them the basic information in the breakout room as well. There are also links to WhatsApp group. If you are interested to know more about and feel like you need to connect or ask questions or share your experience, you can go to that WhatsApp group, which is on your screen now. If you click on it, you can join the WhatsApp group. And again, on a daily basis, we are monitoring those groups. We are looking at any questions or experiences that you're sharing there, and we are responding to those as well. So I hope you have enjoyed today's session, and we continue our journey tomorrow on day 12 with talking a bit more about Agya Chakra, and then moving on to the Sahasrara Chakra. And as usual, with guided meditation, bring a foot soak, or we will start to share new techniques and new methods to help strengthen that journey of freedom from thought. So a big thank you again for joining today's session. We appreciate your time, and I hope you have enjoyed. Looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have a lovely day or night, wherever you are in the world, and we will see you all tomorrow. So thank you again.